Your Credit Matters segment today being brought to you by creditsanitizer.com. You have a credit report, it's wrong. What are you doing about it? I've been looking at credit reports. I love putting it this way, since the turn of the century, right? And I've never seen one that's completely accurate. Financial literacy for self-employed folks when you work for yourself. And while the main tenets of personal finance remain, save, spend, invest, and protect, being self-employed comes with it a host of different challenges. For instance, you'll need to manage money on an inconsistent income, pay for your own health insurance, get your head around different retirement savings options. Big issues right there. Understanding the importance of a buffer fund, because freelancing is prone to feast or famine cycles and in turn inconsistent income. You want to have a buffer fund to tide you over during the lean months. What's the difference between a buffer fund versus a rainy day fund? Well, a rainy day fund or emergency fund is intended for true emergencies. A buffer fund is money you can tap into to cover living expenses if you experience a gap in cash flow. While advice like this might prompt an eye roll and have you thinking, how can I possibly set aside money for a buffer fund when you're struggling to cover the bills? There are tactics you can employ to save on variable income. For instance, save a percentage of your earnings after monthly expenses are covered, a portion of your tax refund, or stash cash during higher income months. Know your tax responsibility. When you work for yourself, you'll need to pay your own self-employment tax, or FICA, which is made up of Social Security and Medicare taxes. The current rate for 2022, 15.3%, which is 12.4 for Social Security, 2.9 for Medicare. When you work for someone else, your employer pays half of those taxes while you're responsible for the remaining half. When you're self-employed, you get the whole bill. Create a budget. Think about health insurance. That's another big issue. Think about your retirement plans. There's some great retirement plans out there. I am not a fan of the IRA. I am a fan of the Roth IRA, just because you're not paying taxes on the bigger number. Todd Halterman, our friend Todd, has some great tools. In fact, he was just telling me one yesterday. I don't know anything about it. I don't know any of the details. He was just telling me that it earns 20% and it's not correlated to the stock market. What they're doing with it, I don't know. I'm going to learn, but there are options out there. You just need to do the exploration. Give me a call at 800-306-1990. Happy to put you in touch with him. That's the Your Credit Matters segment, brought to you by creditsanitizer.com. Jeff Sipes and his team at Blue Water Credit do a great job for the listeners of Ron Siegel Radio. Think about it. If your credit score is low because of errors, you're probably paying too much money for your mortgage, probably paying too much money on credit card debt if you have any, auto loans, all of that. So give me a call, 800-306-1990. We'll take care of getting that corrected for you.